was very good, so it's not too bad. So I'll go with by 8 by 10. So it was a really good fun match. So we can use the code right here on BCW code. So Sami Zayn, Pommel, Sami Zayn, we take on Chad Gable. Sami Zayn kicked off to the evening broadcast by addressing his defense as an Intercontinental Championship against Chad Gable and Big Boston Reed on Saturday in Saudi and celebrated at King and Queens of the Ring. Gable was interrupted during his other comedy, Lake Keys, in the advertised match between the Abraham and the Intercontinental Champ got underway. Sami Zayn and Gable had a sparring back and forth match. It wasn't that we saw the character seller and Messenger Pre tease influence only to think little of it. It was an epic date where a toss from the ringside by Will and Messenger Tom Ortiz stayed loyally to his longtime tag team partner, busting Sami Zayn with a clothesline and allowing Gable to score the turn victory. It was a deal with come a time when Ortiz finally has enough of Gable and lasting a beatdown on him. It was on him that will result is a big man. I also once again began becoming one of the most popular guys on the show. Introduced the slow build should be fun as the fans around the world and see await that moment. I was given the talent involved, so the stories it played, the difference in styles, how well the master temperature match may be a legitimate so still in the way that Matt said Gable. I wasn't making no mistake about it. And said, Gable, you got it butt kicking coming to Sami Zayn. He said after Gable attacked him in front of his family in Muscle Canada, he must go. I'm not just taking your title, I'm taking your soul and give a warning to Isaac Champ, Ortiz, and Kirichisawa, and Messenger Pre take on the hair torn, only to be bounced back by an incarnate Chad Gable. Action Messenger Pre is a great chemical book in the whole vertical, responsive in body, language, just it wasn't just story without whole having to say a word. The model how she develops has an in-ring and performer. She has a praise on this show has a parental star also the first. So next match and Braun Michael goes one-on-one against Kyle Jackson. Braun Michael and Tony Monday Raw show with belt up angle. I was after Brain left out of the King of the Ring tournament. I was disappointed. Kyle Jackson was with it up the same angle. Braun Michael destroyed Kyle Jackson with a spill and added over on the floor. After win referee called the mask off the former NXT champion took the beating to the next level. A sword spill before placing Kyle Jackson and had a force into the ring steps and passing him with a he grabbed a steel shell. The example of this was interesting in that it has true. The idea was no percent while Regal has a hair torn, but I was outside the crowd, walking in pulling up to the second aggressive star, something it had the lesson of the side events. It will be interesting to see over the next month or so. If said the crowd continues to force still support of the NXT or Boston or whatever he casts on has a heel tone. So it was like babyface, I think, in the way that Max is Braun Bagel. After Kim was caught Braun Bagel forcing Overbring laugh out of the king of the ring to himself instead of calling before. Connor Jason with his bill displayed and turns a high, defending to not agree. And speaking of backstage, after Braun Bagel explained his actions to against the manager, Adam Pales, he said, "You didn't put me in King of the Ring, that's on you." So, it was what Braun Bagel had explained this to him. It's not put, this is part of the bookings, you put on the storylines like that. So, next match they had Queen of the Ring, semi-finals match. Lana Fakir goes 1-on-1 against Io Sky. The former NXT Women's Champion Lana Fakir casted her ticket to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament Sunday night and started with a win over Io Sky. The rest of this match was a hard-fought fight that we saw Io Sky demand was the first have only for Lana Fakir to fight her way back into the match, and was reveals it near falls, defeating the second half, and was with the babyface, ending the old Amazo by Io Sky, casting her with the night wing for the one come from behind eventually. As Triple H and the dedicated team have done a faster job of using Lana Fakir and justly making her feel like a threat into the women's division without overpassing her if it's nothing in her enemy skills or those of someone who can really beat any opponent she sees in the ring with. Alyssa adds to it that register she has forgiven with Becky Lynch and you have a star, a virtual star, who is bringing you set up to sources now. In the way that match is the Fakir. After Women's World Champion Becky Lynch gave Lana Fakir a great pep talk after the match. It wasn't yet on the screen friendship. Io Sky appeared on a pre-taped video package. There was a week that we saw her cut a promo while very cool. Lana Fakir did a great job of following up and putting to the crowd, trying to make the attendance up on a night where it was not known it has. Or was it has it should have been. Io Sky falls into it and out of the core phase submission a great injustice to her instead of late. So it was a good show tonight. So we have World Tag Team Champions match. Austin 12, we take on Judgment Day. Was this rivalry between Austin 12 and the Judgment Day was on Monday night has The Miz and R-Truth defeating the World Tag Team Champions against Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. So obviously a competitive match that gave away to a finish has Khalil. It wasn't late. Obviously was looking to the great, wasn't into the good grace of Judgment Day. Braun Strowman made his way into the era, tossing the second Grass's star inside and taking Madonna right into the waiting arms of R-Truth, who in attitude assessment once in the win. It wasn't just match itself was incredible wrestling from four guys who have more with the ease of quote a bit in this use. It wasn't just story departments help and violence and assessment with the mastermind man naming a influential assessment day and Khalil is pointing to the hold up his end of the ball game by making sure the right team went oval. However, how that all plays out remains to be seen. Elizabeth just was a symbol of Triple H is a killer team. I was thinking what could have been a match had it interested to make it more independent than it always would have been. In a way that match is awesome truth. And speaking of backstage, Braun Breaker interrupted inducing between Ricochet and his interrogative by speaking so formal as he continued his path of reigns. So after going to cut a promo in empty Greensboro Coliseum ahead of his King of Celebrate semifinals match against Say Also is not about who is the more exciting at on his way to the ring. It is about who is the better wrestler in that ring. I was speaking backstage, Jimmy Priest and Khalil for attacking Cruz del Toro. Elizabeth refused to let him hang tight in the Assessment Day, allowed compete with the APA with ruins for the Attitude Era and Candles. After Sonya Deville made her long awaited return and using herself to Zoe Stark and saying hello to her former tag team partner, Sandy Baszler, ahead of the tag team and tennis match and later into the show. So next match we have, speaking of Liv Morgan interrupted Becky Lynch. I was ahead of sight a Women's World Series match between Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. After Cinnamon hits in the ring for the Apollo, she put over the upcoming showdown, but was scarcely interrupted by her king and queen of the ring opponent. So it wasn't Liv Morgan insults at Becky Lynch, including that she only cares about herself before appointing to accept a challenge for a fight. And why then instead she backed down and drawing heat and turning her rivalry to quiet about it. It wasn't this was a fight back and forth with Liv Morgan formally embarrassing her, so hair torn babyface at this point. Elizabeth did not advise of this story or do much to convince fans to be any more or less excited about what should be a fun talent match so what if nothing else. I was speaking backstage with Morgan, confident Motherfucker, insulting her and slapped her and showing her not so babyface hair torn. I was elsewhere Boston Reed posted Sami Zayn and vowed to win the Intercontinental Championship or just entitled to the screen and next apologized to Sami Zayn. It was the big man at top stop listening to Gable and start listening to the fans. After all, the was he has sponsors in a small expression. The was all the times we have fought each or not once has see ever beating me, the document said, Morgan laid the groundwork for all the story trial beyond the I don't care about these awful women. I really care about you. My only purpose, the only thing I care about is the Lynn Morgan with his toll. So we have tag team number one to this match. Sandy Baszler and Zoe Stark on a title shot as a women's tag team championship with a victory in a photo four-way that also and Katana Sands and Cannon Cartlow and Mason Dupree and Now and James Control, Kairi Singh and Dakota Kai. It was the start of the match was Mason Dupree, who had a fan singing her name at one point angled to see the underdog finally scored for the moment. It looked like she may do just that late into the match. So it was a good match. It was a name that Avengers struck with Zoe Stark forcing her up in a power bomb, passing it, sending her down into the knee of Sandy Baszler. And this was it not of asses but too much going on, leading to a few disappointing spots. It wasn't the event, but still as is always the case, but this probably will have been better as a straight tag match. And the way that match is Sandy Baszler and Zoe Stark. After Mason Dupree came to work, the crowd was sending Mason Dupree in support of the underdog. Cannon Cartlow and Katana Sands have a toxic move to set up, but some of it takes so long to set up that it normally loses its advance. We have a main event match, King of the Ring Tournament semifinals match. She also goes one-on-one against Gunter. Gunter is headed to Serbia to compete in the finals of the King of the Ring Tournament following his victory. I would say also is in the main event of Raw. The ring gets the off, but say also with a bonus of shots, it's the strikes, in a power move that does set a fight and from the overwhelming power baby face. They also fought back and point to have on his side more than once, but Gunter, as he has throughout his main event one, proves that the ability to cut him down with a single shot. Unfortunately, they also failed to capitalize on his last gaps and attempts to put his opponent away thanks to damage is done to his right arm throughout the match and found himself struck out into the closing seconds outside the show. This was a great match, the second between the two in the last years, when the true image he had at say also he proved until he simply could not take any more. The ring Garfield symbol soaked him out when he faced with no other passing in his. The reason it works. The city up is torn down with either Randy Orton or Timmy Tiger. The two competitors that Hill has never worked with in a way that Mass is going to. So discussing something that also alike most defining has not spilled over into certain areas. He remains the most overall guy on a sudden Blockbuster, it is not even wasn't close. After going to a Target, said Solo, captain on a Miss Blaine, saw Spike say also it letting said a ground walk for the heat impulses of after the max. After say also a big slowing drop from the top rope to turn the tide in his favor. After main event is built that wasn't that Wayne gets it all, it's a referee. So also splashed from the top rope and fit to put Gojo away. That was caused by the insult on enough to opponent that eventually in overvote. So WWE introducing a bunch of news stories on this week, so about the TV ovals. The recipe thought that Mercy of Braun Breaker has been the most dangerous man on the roster, has like said bonnet exhausted of his adjustment opponent is a backstage attack on Ricochet. Unless he is the voice of Little Fingers to be unless to play on Monday night throughout the rest of the year. We saw the return of Sonya Deville, who looks like a premature to manage the team of Sandy Wrestle and Zoe Stark. The message was the part of Ortiz, who will mostly have to choose between state loyalty to Zack Evil or doing what right in standing up for himself. After Bacon Liz and Liv Morgan continue to rivalry, Braun Strowman remains a headaches for the subsequent day. West also sees itself doing with Khalil in the AWO. After the Fakir, Mr. Waves releasing new heights before win over ASK, the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. So after finding that what appears to be a last year WWE draft, the Wall Plan has Muggside the talent at his and crafted some stories to track moving forward. So let's go between my community polls from today. So we have 63 people like the show tonight. So we had 25 people didn't like it, and 13 people is alike. So how was it Monday? I'll see you guys Wednesday for AEW Dynamite and so much more. I will see you guys Wednesday for Dynamite, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.